Fangirls, where the nerds will be nerds, and as always, Han shot first. I'm Delgado.
I'm Brandon.
Jose.
I'm Ryan.
We're going to jump head first into the tasty topic of the day. And the tasty topic of the day is Planet of the Capes. And what we mean by that is, are capes overrated nowadays? What do you guys think?
It's like that girl from Incredible said, no capes. No capes.
I don't know. I don't think Batman would be Batman without a cape. I'm just saying.
No, I mean, but he's like the one exception. Like if you
He'd be like
and Soups, I guess.
Yeah.
But like if
he'd
you
be
shoved
like
a cape
Nightwing
on
without a cape.
Yeah, but I mean, like if you shoved a cape back on Green Lantern, though, it would look retarded.
But if they did, like, you know, the more high-tech capes, like Batman Beyond or, like, Spider-Man 99, that was kind of, like, almost...
Those aren't really
designed
capes,
for
though, so
flight,
much as, like,
Yeah.
wings.
Yeah, like more like
or, like,
fly suits,
because you can have those in DC Universe Online.
Or, like, Spider-Man Unlimited, where he had, like, the wet cape.
Yeah.
That was pretty tight.
Yeah.
Edna Mode.
No capes.
No capes. Darling.
Magneto, does he look more badass with or without a cape?
I'd say with.
With.
He looks more sinister with the cape.
Yeah. Capes are pretty good. I like capes. I'd wear a cape.
I kind of have to, like, completely change my opinion now, because I keep forgetting about Magneto and how much of an awesome guy he is. I mean, like, the dude...
Michael Fassbender played a really good young Magneto.
He really
though.
did.
Really excited about that.
Lifted up a freaking baseball stadium.
A submarine, bro.
Also,
You're
he
just
just,
like,
took all those missiles out of the sky and was just like, nope, flump.
my back. My back. My back is broken.
But James McAvoy, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I mean...
I can't wait to see him go bald in Apocalypse, honestly. That's going to be the weirdest young, bald... I don't know.
James McAvoy is going to look so weird bald.
Yeah. And in a wheelchair the whole time, just like, I don't know if I'm ready for that yet.
What's the thing? Like, he's got these telepathic powers. Why didn't I just, like, float?
He does most of the time in comics, but like...
Like in X-Men Days of Future Past, like he had that actual wheelchair that like floated.
That's true.
It wasn't on wheels or anything. Like he had.
In Cable and Deadpool, he actually at one point like he's like talking to Cable, and like Cable's like doing all of this stuff like with his TK, and like freaking Professor X is just like kind of floating on over to him, talking trash the entire time. It's hilarious.
To the rundown. Welcome to the rundown for the first film of the day. We are going to be talking about Mystery Men. And if you haven't seen Mystery Men,
Like me.
like Ryan, you're messing up. You're messing up big. Because it was just one of those really, really crappy movies that it just ended up being. And Ben Stiller really killed it, in my opinion. Like, you know,
I hate
Mr.
him
Fury
so much.
and the Spleen.
I like Zoolander better.
But, I mean, if you haven't got a chance to watch it, I mean, you got the Shoveler, Invisible Boy.
AKA really terrible names.
Really terrible. I am Pencilhead. I am son of
So is it
Pencilhead.
one of those movies that's like so bad it's actually good?
Yeah. It turned me on to Smash Mouth, I'm not gonna lie. Because they had that music video.
You would like
So,
Smash Mouth.
Hey, Smash Mouth.
It's like I can only go invisible when nobody's watching.
Yeah.
Can you see me? I'm going to break the first rule of Fight Club, and I'm going to talk about Fight Club.
Beautiful.
Brad Pitt, don't kick my ass. What it's about is this guy is just, like, down in the shitter, man. And then, like, he subconsciously creates this guy, Tyler Durden, and just starts beating the shit out of himself, and then just starts a therapeutic group in basements of bars and everything else. And then they start this thing called Project Mayhem, which is kind of just...
It's a really destructive
it's kind of
way
like,
to cope.
It's
being
kind of
crazy.
like Anarchy from Batman. They just blow everything up, everything that's socialist. Yeah.
Anything that they see as like causing the downfall of society as we know it, banks, stuff like that. Which I kind of agree with that. But
I haven't seen it, so I can't say nothing about it.
For the comic books, Ryan.
I'm gonna start it out with New Teen Titans #2. I'm doing that mostly to rub it in Delgado's face, and also because of the new Teen Titans series coming out on TNT. This is the cover that I know and love.
And the first appearances are?
Deathstroke and Ravager.
And who's Ravager, Ryan?
It's his son, actually. Spoiler alert, they hate each other.
It's like me and my dad.
This is the Teen Titans series that we like. The Teen Titan lineup we all know. The TNT version is actually going to be doing something different. Instead of Robin, the boy blunder, it's going to be Nightwing.
Bird boy.
And without Cyborg, it'll be Beast Boy. So, I mean, but still, first appearance of Deathstroke, first appearance of Ravager. Deathstroke being my favorite villain. I don't really think that he qualifies.
Well, I think he's more like an anti-hero now because he has no choice in the Suicide Squad. He has to do good. Well, I mean, I wouldn't really say
because
good,
he's
but
for the better. He's one of the 2 people on Suicide Squad who doesn't have the bomb.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's doing it essentially because he wants to. That's always how Slade's been. It's never really been about him or the money. It's more or less been about him just really being
Are you kidding me? For the most part, it's about the money.
Yeah, he's
and like
hired mercenary.
Yeah, that's like his whole thing.
Do you not see what he spends most of his money on in the Deathstroke original series from 1980, whatever?
I mean,
Yeah.
like,
He uses it to buy guns to do said missions, and he goes hunting in his spare time, which I mean, like, it seems kind of like unfair, but
everybody's got to have a hobby.
I'm gonna go kill a lot of things.
And to jump on board with that, New Mutants number 98, which a lot of fanboys and fangirls out there should know who Wade Wilson is. So, I mean, New Mutants number 98, we
The
have
subpar copy of Slade Wilson.
First appearance of Gideon. Would say the first appearance of Domino, but Ryan pointed out earlier.
It's not actually Nina. It's a copycat.
Copycat. And doesn't Cable get it on with?
Yes. Violently. Oh.
So that's gonna do it with the New Mutants. Like I said, if you don't know who Deadpool is, go get educated because you need help.
There's something seriously going wrong with your brain.
Yeah, like that's my son's favorite Marvel character. And like,
He's hot right now.
Like, I don't know how I feel about
he's
that.
the new Spider-Man. He's a Walmart exclusive.
Yeah, pretty much.
Except for he kills a lot of the
Unity.
things.
We're going on to the games.
Alright, well, I'm not gonna do a spoiler alert. I'm not gonna.
Which we do with everything else.
I'm not gonna throw the story out there because I know a lot of Assassin's Creed fans like myself get pissed off if they go in too much in depth with the story. But it's basically pretty awesome RPG. I mean, you can customize your assassin with gear, armor, and if you want, you can add me, bump your oyster, and we will run Assassin's Guild missions together. It'll be pretty awesome.
Plus, you get to play Assassin's Creed Unity with Drake. I mean, that just sounds like all kinds of fun.
Yeah, I get mad and cuss and everything else.
I'd throw my PSN out there, but I don't have internet because I'm a broke boy. So,
But if you haven't got a chance to play it. It's hot. Why don't you take us back? To the
Way back.
Way back to the time of
Land Before Time.
Pokemon.
What I'm going to actually cover is Pokemon Omega Ruby. It's basically the same game as Alpha Sapphire. If you've been playing Pokemon long enough, you already know that the key differences are essentially the Pokemon you can catch. That's basically it. In this one, you can catch Groudon instead of Kyogre or what have you. These are remastered, I guess really would be it, because I mean, it's essentially the same story of the original Ruby and Sapphire. For the 3DS, the only differences between this and the original are you can actually catch every legendary, aside from Mew and Celebi, that you've ever encountered throughout the history of Pokemon ever. Deoxys, Rayquaza, Groudon, Raikou, Suicune, and all of them. And they're in what's known as Mirage spots. So you, after you accomplish like certain feats, you soar on Latios or Latias, depending on which version of the game you have, and you run into these Mirage spots. It's a lot of fun. Play it.
I'm going to slide my Onix in your mom's Mankey, and I'm going to hydro pump it until I squirt him.
On that note, who is Doctor Who, Ryan? Tell us who Doctor Who is.
Everything awesome in the world ever. Just everything.
Quick question, how many doctors are there?
13, technically.
I wouldn't know, so I can't list two.
Wait, are we counting the John Hurt Doctor from the whole Time Lord War?
Mm-hmm.
Or okay, yeah, 13.
What's the show about?
Awesome.
Time travel in a phone booth.
Kind of reminds me
A
of the
police box. Shut up.
You guys ever read
That's a lot
Pendragon?
bigger on the inside.
You guys ever read Pendragon?
Yeah,
Kind of reminds me of that a little bit.
a little bit. Oh shoot!
I have a TARDIS, and it's a lot bigger on the inside. We're all actually sitting in it because of timey-wimey
That's what she said.
stuff.
How about some Naruto? What you,
Oh, it's my time to shine. Naruto. It's one of the best fucking animes ever in the history of forever.
Sorry, I was trying to time travel.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, it's like the next best thing to Dragon Ball Z. No joke. Like the guy that the creator of Naruto actually has some. It was inspired a bit by Dragon Ball Z. As you can see, like Naruto has the gold hair, the orange jumpsuit, just like Goku when he goes Super Saiyan.
Believe it!
Yeah,
It's really good.
yeah, it's really good. He has like when he was younger. They have the whole Naruto four seasons when he was younger, and then Shippuden is amazing.
Aren't there like 4 games based on that?
Oh man, there are so many games.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about the inner demon that, that
ginger-
dwells within,
Oh, the nine-tailed demon fox,
aka Ninetales from Pokemon.
aka I think it's Kurama.
All they gotta do is capture him with a Pokeball, man. He's just defeated. Done.
Throw a master ball. Yeah, but he's got this nine-tailed demon fox inside of him. It's only half the chakra. His dad, the 4th Hokage, sealed it inside of him when he was born, because the Nine Tails was like destroying the entire village. It went crazy. And so he grows up with it inside of him, and becomes badass.
Or something like that.
Yeah, which they're still showing the anime, but the manga has already ended, which I cried that day. Cried myself to
Aren't
sleep.
there like 80-ish volumes though? Because like that was the longest running manga ever.
It ran for like 15 years.
Which hurts my feelings because Case Closed is so close.
It ran for like 15 years. Like, that show got me through.
The hard times.
Yep.
Good times.
Can we get some more Cowboy Bebop?
Yeah, can
Yes.
we get some more Cowboy Bebop?
Also, can we get more dubbed Case Closed localized here, please? There are like 15 freaking seasons, and we have 5. That's not an exaggeration.
Yeah.
Another one, Blue Exorcist. It's on Netflix. If you got Netflix, go get it. And if you don't got Netflix, you can get that like 30-day free trial. Get it and watch it.
All you have to do is just enter a debit card info, and you're good to go.
Or like maybe
Cancel it.
Maybe Delgado posts his password on the.
You can share it.
Yeah.
Also check out Claymore. Claymore is actually a badass.
Yeah, it is. So is
Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan.
probably the biggest anime around right now.
Full Metal Alchemist.
That's still one of my favorites, but I like Brotherhood more.
It's more gritty.
It really was, and it was a lot shorter. They cut out a lot of the filler, like Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Oh no, Fairy Tail. That's another one. Fairy Tail.
I didn't picture you for a fairy tale.
What? Fucking Natsu? Are you kidding me? Badass.
Let's move on to the real life superhero of the day. We're gonna talk about
Brandon.
Brandon is a superhero.
Swallow the speed of light.
I don't care what anybody says. He's my hero. He's all you guys are my heroes.
Yeah.
Without you guys, I wouldn't be nothing. So.
Yeah, he wants to be like me when he grows up.
Anyways. Dr. Discord.
Not too dark though. You know how he is. You know how he is.
You know what my superpower really is?
What?
Making your mom call me daddy.
On to Dr. Discord, which is based out of Indianapolis, Indiana, which is our hometown, our home state. We live in Indiana, so
765.
765. What up? We don't know really anything really about Dr. Discord. Secret identity. We do know he is part of
That's
the
probably why it's called
Justice.
Secret.
Yeah, Justice Society
Of
Justice is the group the organization
The
that he's part
most
of.
well thought out name ever.
We didn't mean to rip it off. We promise. Sorry. Please don't come kick our asses.
That is a terrible name for a Justice Guild.
They
Just
brainstormed the
saying.
shit out of that one.
Just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing it for a good cause, and the beatings from the cops are worth it. Don't let the man get you down,
Exactly. Just
because you're just doing
But
what's
chances
right.
are, if the nightclub starts to go south, you should probably try to get out of there.
Yeah. Oh my God, the spoiler dish. Let's move on to the spoiler dish. Andrew Garfield is, from what we know, fired. And
Which sucks.
No.
Because it definitely was not his
What?
fault.
Okay.
Wait,
Hey,
Andrew-
they are talking about getting
No.
Tobey Maguire
No.
back. So
No.
God.
No.
No, I will.
If they do,
I will Kim
will.
Jong un some shit. I swear to God. I swear to God.
The interview got shut down because of a bunch of North Koreans. Seriously, guys.
Hey, really, North Korea? Come on.
Really?
We
Well,
should-
they're
we
not
should-
watching this shit. They don't have internet.
No, we just send Psy over there. You Gundam style that ass. That's how you do it.
anyways, we're hoping for a new trilogy through Marvel. That's not gonna be a disappointment.
Another thing.
Much like
no.
Tobey Maguire's was.
Yeah, but Toby don't need to come back. Well,
No.
Anybody
Toby.
but Toby.
No.
Anybody?
Anybody but Toby.
I mean,
I'll do
like,
it. I'll be Spider-Man.
Drake can
I'm-
play better
I'm
Spider-Man than
gonna be
Tobey.
How about him?
So could I, and I really don't like Peter Parker.
but I
Love
read it.
Spider-Man. Hate Peter Parker.
Miles Morales.
Miles Morales was
Yeah.
awesome.
They need to bring
Spider-
him.
Peter
Yeah, to get a
Parker's
Spanish one.
Dirty term.
But
Yeah.
I read hold up. I also read where the new trilogy, they said maybe, hopefully, I hope they do. They're gonna start out with the Kraven the Hunter.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh my God, please do. Please, if there is a God,
Craven's Last Hunt,
Buddha.
I believe, isn't it?
whoever it is,
Craven's Last Hunt, isn't that?
was that it?
I
Is that what they're basing
I
off
think,
of?
I think that they're talking about that, which I would love to see the suicide of Craven after he takes Spider-Man's suit and decides he wants to be a superior Spider-Man, which, you know, Doc Ock got his chance to. So. They've all failed, and, you know, it's just never going to work. But
Nobody can be Spidey but Spidey.
nobody can be Spidey but Spidey. Hit us with the Dawn of Justice, a.k.a. Justice League Part 1 and Part 2
Part 1 and
update.
Part 2. There's a fan theory going out there right now that in Justice League Part 1 and what's going to happen is they're going to team up against Brainiac. This is just a fan theory.
I hope so.
But what they're going to do is Part 1 and 2, they're going to do a whole Brainiac series, and then at the end, they're going to bring in Darkseid.
Seriously, I don't understand why they can't just start with Darkseid and then go with like a wimpy villain like Brainiac.
Yeah.
I just think that'd be pretty
I mean,
cool.
one of their key characters is like weak against magic, which means that Zatara could just be like backwards words, and then Superman's like down for like how.
I don't know, man. Like, I kind of want to see like a Doom or something like that. Legion of Doom.
I thought you meant Justice League Doom, which was a freaking great animated movie.
For the comic book spoiler dish, quickly, Spider-Man is now the leader of X-Men. So if you didn't know that, it's ruined for you.
He's good at ruining things. For
Hopefully,
people.
Logan stays dead.
Yes, please, Marvel.
Which, honestly, I don't know if you guys read, I posted on our page, the whole Logan is supposed to be actually corrupted by Apocalypse. He's actually going to be one of the Four Horsemen in the movie.
Yes.
So hopefully we're not going to have
Fox is doing something right.
and we're gonna see the traditional yellow and black armored suit. So that will actually be
That
pretty
picture
tight.
leaked like what forever ago.
Yeah, but they
It's
just
a really good
announced-
rendition of it.
Yeah, they just announced that he was going to be corrupted though. So hopefully we'll see like Archangel.
I wouldn't
Dude,
really call it
there's a-
corrupted. He like Apocalypse basically approaches him and like just whispers some sweet nothings in his ear, and Wolvie's like, "Okay."
But doesn't
I'll do your bidding.
doesn't he join Apocalypse to get his adamantium back?
I'm not too sure on that one.
Because I think I read that Magneto takes it and like he was all down and depressed about it, and Apocalypse like, "Hey man, join my squad."
Magneto is powerful enough to rip the adamantium off of Wolvie's bones.
That's what I'm saying. Like I guess Apocalypse
Dude, I
approached
mean,
him.
the dude lifted up a freaking submarine.
Yeah.
You really don't think he could just be like
No, in the movies
It'd just be
also
easy
don't they
quick
have
fix.
him?
Magneto's one of the most powerful
Yeah.
mutants of all time.
And also in what was it? The one that just came out,
Days of Future
Days of
Past,
Future Past, when he launches them like 30,000 miles.
With that,
like straight into the
concrete
ocean.
rebar. Yeah.
Yeah. On to the upcoming entertainment. Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Who's ready to see the cross guard lightsaber? Because I am. I'm ready to
My
see.
body is ready.
But how does it know? How does it know when to stop?
You meet Ethan Drill?
Reference. Movie reference. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be completely.
Oh yeah. And before
New
you watch
storyline.
that movie, make sure you go watch Fanboys. One of the greatest movies of all time. Make sure you go watch that. Go rent it. Or be the good old American way and just bootleg it.
We do not condone the act of bootlegging.
Yeah, it
Get the
hurts.
hell off our land.
It hurts the actors.
Yeah, because they totally don't make enough money as it is.
quickly, Ant-Man, Paul Rudd.
I hate Paul Rudd.
I like him.
The only good movie he was in was Role Models.
Whatever, dude. Clueless.
I just
Like, you have to like tag him up with like 30 funny actors for his like, man, what was me funny act to be actually tolerable.
Well, we know that hopefully some mention will be of Hank Pym through Ultron. Hopefully, who knows what they're trying to do with Ant-Man. If they're going to include him into the Avengers or not.
What I think is happening
hope
with
so.
Ultron is it's actually Jarvis.
Yeah. I can't wait to see the Vision up on the screen.
that is true.
With a cape.
True.
With a cape.
With a cape.
See, now that's one of those characters that he could honestly go with or without a cape. It really wouldn't hurt him any. He's a cyborg. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Well, just straight AI. So
But I want to see the Vision and Ultron kind of like battle it out. You know, father and son.
I'm stoked to see the freaking Hulkbuster.
Yes, the Hulkbuster. We're all going to be there Thursday night on opening night. We're going to be there at midnight, and we are going to watch Avengers.
If I get off work on time.
Age of Ultron.
Let me out on time.
Yeah.
Let me out on time, Woodmark.
We'll call his job again. We'll call in an emergency. He'll be there.
Yeah, my son Ryan in there.
I think that's going to do it for
Is
this.
that the accent you did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And you believed it?
Yeah, I called back again, and then it just kind of lost service. So
Too much. You guys are too much.
If you're watching this, man, I'm sorry. They're idiots. But I love
Also,
them all.
It's Obama's fault.
I just
It's
want to
almost
throw
good.
in, I'm excited for the new Spawn movie.
New Spawn movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was that
Yeah.
confirmed finally?
Is it?
Yeah.
Hey,
Good.
we're speaking of which, if you haven't seen the fan-made little trailer teaser thing they made, you really got to go check it on YouTube. Spawn, a little fan-made clip. It's amazing.
Just watch. YouTube.
We'll put that. We'll put that as
And
far as like a
also-
link.
Yeah.
We'll add that
Yeah,
as
we
a
can
link.
do that.
The Red Hood series.
The Red Hood series
Yes.
as well. Check it out.
Even I had no idea that was a thing, and I love Red Hood. Jason Todd's my favorite Robin, and also even more awesome as Red Hood. So when they told me about the YouTube series, I was naturally very giddy about it.
And in closing, this is going to do it for this week's episode. We're actually going to take another 2-week break.
Holidays, man.
Holidays.
We
Christmas
started
is
this at
coming
the
up.
worst possible time, and we know. But
It's Christmas, so
It's
if you guys like our show, send us some free shit. We like free shit.
we'll put Jose's address in there for you, so
But
you guys can
everybody,
send him everything.
Please travel safely.
No anthrax.
No anthrax. But hopefully everybody will get some good shit. And also, my
Yeah.
wife, big shout out for the new American Guild of Justice t-shirts that she made us. Pretty badass.
Yep.
Big shout out goes to you.
It's official now. We got shirts.
It's officially.
And patches.
Yeah.
We're as official as we can be. Officially.
Patches.
You stay
Join the dark side.
or don't.
Just do it. Screw the Jedis.
You stay classy, America.
But he still won't admit he's a dad.
Should we end it like this?